All right, good evening, everybody. Mike has the evening off. He's a little bit under the weather, and we are tracking quite a bit in the Weather Center right now. We're going to start out with this new advisory by the National Weather Service, a heat advisory for tomorrow morning into Tuesday morning. This is for Hartford and Talent counties, and we could be seeing temperatures in the low 90s with heat index values between about 95 and 100. So you may want to limit your time outside, especially during the heat of the day tomorrow, because it will feel downright sticky outside and uncomfortable. Now today could be the first day of our fourth heat wave this season. We made it up to 93 degrees officially at the airport. Certainly felt hot out there today. Normal high is 85, and we weren't too far off from the record of 96 degrees. That was set just a few years ago in 2016. We've had now 16 days this month in the 90s. All right, we've got 90 degrees right now in Hartford, so still pretty steamy out there. 89 in Windsor Locks, 88 currently in Meriden. Even the shoreline getting in on some of the upper 80s from Bridgeport. 87, a little cooler in Groton with an onshore breeze. More comfortable there at 80 degrees. Now take a look at some of these dew point numbers. We have the mid 60s to low 70s, and so again, you probably noticed it felt a little bit muggier, a little bit more uncomfortable out there today. So again, when you have the dew points in the 60s and 70s, it's feeling muggy, if not downright oppressive, and that trend is really going to be with us for the next several days. Really not any relief from that until perhaps late Wednesday, more likely into Thursday. All right, so our RCAM in Torrington shows basically quiet conditions out there. We've had some storms kind of nearby Connecticut, but nothing in our state as of yet. We're going to keep an eye on things. Bit of a breeze right now from our ICAM in Windsor Locks, and looking like a nice sky, a little bit of haze out there from our ICAM in Waterbury. All right, now here's the satellite and radar, and I've zoomed it out of Connecticut because again, we just had some sprinkles. There are some thunderstorms to our north in Massachusetts, but what I'm watching is this batch of showers and thunderstorms coming across right now the southern tier of New York, near Binghamton, down towards Scranton, Pennsylvania. This is going to be inching off to the east as we go on through the next several hours, and it looks like it may weaken a bit before it gets here, but nonetheless, we could be dealing with some of these gusty winds, some heavy downpours, and even some small hail as these storms approach. And here it is on Futurecast. We'll start out tonight at 7 o'clock and take you through about 10, 11 o'clock tonight, and you can see again that line weakens a bit, but it does make its way in here in the form of some rain, perhaps some embedded thunderstorms in there too around midnight. It dissipates, and then we're quiet for the remainder of the overnight. Tomorrow we'll start out the day with some sunshine. It's going to be hot and steamy tomorrow with that heat of the day. We have the risk of, again, more pop-up showers and thunderstorms, the kind of situation where not everybody will see them, but the towns that do see them will likely get a pretty good soaking. Also some gusty winds. And then as we head towards Tuesday morning, again, we start out the day on a quiet note, but you guessed it, a similar scenario as the daytime heating and the afternoon wear on. We'll see some more scattered pop-up showers and thunderstorms. Wednesday is probably the best chance to see them as a cold front approaches from the west, and then we kind of change the pattern a little bit for Thursday and Friday. So overnight lows tonight will drop down into the 60s and 70s. Probably a good idea to keep the air conditioner on tonight rather than leaving the windows open. Your highs tomorrow will climb into the 80s and low 90s, fairly similar to what we saw out there today. Again, some isolated thunderstorms will be around tomorrow afternoon. Tuesday, kind of a repeat scenario, 93 degrees, 90 on Wednesday, more clouds, better chance for showers and storms. Quiet Thursday and Friday, and the weekend at this point looks a little bit unsettled. So again, we're used to it, right? We've been dealing with these 90s for quite some time this month, so we're going to add to it.
I'm not complaining. I will take the heat over the cold any day. So.
Yes, I think a lot of people might feel your same sentiments.
All right, thanks, Melissa.
Sure.